going on, everybody? Millen here, and today we're going to be talking about Star Wars Outlaws. And oh my god, is this game looking rough. I'm sorry, I really did want it to be good, but it's just not looking the best right now, I'll be honest. So if you guys didn't see, IGN posted some 10-minute gameplay of Star Wars Outlaws, and I was pretty excited. I thought they were going to show off a nice, fun mission, some really cool combat, but then we just got stuff like this. And we got combat where the enemies literally just stand around waiting to get shot and just do absolutely nothing. Now, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I really do hope that every game that comes out always releases good, and I always want the best for the game. But sometimes you have to be real and you have to be super critical. And honestly, some things did not look too great in this. Like, for example, let's get started with this little clip right here. A little later on, when the character K is trying to chase down, I think it's a Sorlak, I don't really know how to pronounce it, my bad. But trying to chase that down so they could get a tooth for the quest, which is literally just a fetch quest, by the way. I'm assuming it's a side quest. But when she's hunting down the tooth that she needs from the Sorlak, and then she jumps down into the pit, there's this weird like animation when she lands. It just doesn't look polished, and the entire game in this 10-minute footage doesn't look polished at all. Like, if you just look around, like, the graphics are okay with some things. Most of it just looks like an early PS4 game, and everything just looks super I'm tired of saying the word, but unpolished. And there's even some frame issues too. Like, sometimes Kay looks like she's moving at like 20 frames per second. Like, it doesn't look right. And oh my god, don't get me started on the explosion. So when she's leaving the Sorlak thing or whatever, a grenade gets thrown at her feet, and when she jumps, you just see this awful explosion animation. And even her face in the screenshot just looks like so bad, the animation. Like, look at it right here. This is not right for a next gen game. Like, do you guys see what I'm talking about? This is not okay. Now, again, I'm not trying to be some super pessimist and some Debbie Downer. I really do think the game could be great. They have some really interesting features and functions. Like, I just heard about the wanted system that they have in the game, which is really cool. It goes up to like level 6, and they said it gets like, super difficult and challenging in the beginning of the game, but it could be, a little fun thing to toy around with at the end. That's really cool. And they have some other really cool features as well. And how even the gameplay looks like it could be fun to combat if the enemies aren't, that dumb. I think if the game looked just a little bit more polished and they showed a more exciting quest, then this could have, flipped a lot of people who maybe were on the fence about the game, like how I was. Like, now, I don't think it's going to be a day one buy for me, and it sure as hell was not going to be a pre-order. But yeah, this just isn't looking too hot right now, I'll say. The fact that they gave us gameplay of a quest this boring is just a little weird. Like, should have give us, something very fun to entice us to want to buy it if we haven't already, or make up our mind about buying it if we haven't already. It was just super boring. And a lot of other things looked like iffy too. Like, the way Kay was like sliding down stuff, the animation just looked kind of choppy. There was like nothing really moving like that when she was sliding on some of the animations. The water rippling was a little bit iffy too. I know I'm nitpicking a little bit, but I just had to get at those stuff because, that's the stuff that we really need fixed. We can't have the game looking like an early PS4 game. I mean, this is 2024 next gen. The game is literally about a month away, so it has to be, looking better. I'm assuming that was a very, very, very early like version of the game. If it wasn't and that was the finished version, then God help us all, because I know for a fact I will not be buying the game. Again, graphics are not everything, but with something like this, it isn't right. Like, this is a Star Wars game, and these planets are supposed to be looking like amazing. Like, this is Ubisoft after all. The Assassin's Creed games are literally some of my favorite games ever. Ubisoft is always amazing at creating these worlds, so it's just a little annoying that they chose a empty, barren desert wasteland, Tatooine, to show off a random, boring side quest with weird choppy graphics, low frames, and just everything looking so iffy and unpolished. It just kind of got me a little upset and, like, disappointed. Because I'm actually sure there's probably a much better mission with much better graphics and stuff that they could have shown. And I really hope they fix the frames and stuff like that by the time the game comes out. I mean, they have to. Other than that, though, the game, of course, could be, very, very cool, I think, and could actually be good when it comes out. I really hope it is, because I love Star Wars, and, I want all games to succeed. Now, I'm not coming here to say whether or not you should buy it. Obviously, make that opinion yourself. I always just, give my opinion. I want to be as honest as possible, with any games in the gaming community. So, of course, make the decision yourself. Now, I'm just suggesting be very wary of pre-ordering this game. Of course, hey, do it if you want, but be very wary. This is not one of those games where, like, boom, pre-order, it's going to be amazing. So, just watch out. Of course, though, the second the game is out, I will be doing my own review on it, though, just to, let you guys know what I think and, like, what I think the issues are and why I think they did it good. Of course, that's a month away, so stay tuned, but I'll be having a bunch more videos dropping in between then. So, yeah, other than that, hope you guys have a great day. Stay very safe, and let's just, hope this game comes out very good. So, yeah, guys, hope everyone has an amazing day again. If you like the video and you want to see more videos, or you just like me, then consider subscribing to the channel and just helping me out, or leaving a like or comment what you think. Now, other than that, stay hydrated, guys, stay happy, and stay very humble. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.